Welcome back, MK Car Reviews. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic American full-size cars ever built, the legendary 1970s Chevrolet Impala. This was the era when American iron ruled the highways, when big engines, long bodies, and that unmistakable Detroit presence defined what a real car should feel like. And the Impala was right at the center of it all. So let's go through its performance, its driving character, its design, and of course, what you can expect to pay for one today in the US market. The 1970s Impala was built for people who wanted comfort, size, and a sense of power under their right foot. Chevy didn't hold back when it came to engine options, and the lineup was a perfect reflection of the era. Even the base engine was impressive for a family car, a 250 cubic inch inline-six that was smooth, durable, and ideal for everyday cruising. But the real story begins when you step up to the small block V8 options. The 307, the 350, and especially the 400 cubic inch V8 gave this car the kind of grunt that made it so well loved among American drivers. The 350 in particular found the sweet spot between performance and practicality, pushing out strong torque, smooth acceleration, and that signature Chevy V8 rumble. But the top of the food chain was the 454 big block V8. This was an engine designed for pure muscle and effortless highway power. Even in a car as large as the Impala, the 454 delivered serious acceleration for its time. You wouldn't buy a 1970s Impala expecting sports car handling, but you would absolutely expect it to surge forward with authority. And that's exactly what it did. Even with its weight and size, this car knew how to move. On the highway, the big block Impala felt unstoppable, smooth, stable, and always ready to pass slower traffic with just a little pressure on the gas pedal. This brings us to the driving experience. The 1970s Impala was built for comfort, not corner carving, and it shows in the ride quality. The suspension is soft, floating, and classic American luxury. It smooths out rough roads like they barely exist, and long-distance travel feels incredibly relaxed. The steering is light, almost feather touch, making the big body easy to maneuver at low speeds, even though it's definitely a land yacht by modern standards. If you're expecting tight handling and razor-sharp feel, the Impala isn't your car. But if you want a slow, confident glide down the road with that old-school American charm, nothing delivers like a 70s Impala. Inside, the Impala followed the same philosophy: big space, soft materials, and a layout that made driving feel effortless. Bench seats were common, giving the interior a lounge-like vibe. You didn't sit in the Impala, you sank into it. The dashboard was simple, functional, and spacious, with big analog gauges and controls that were easy to reach. For the era, it was one of the most comfortable full-size cars on the market. And today, that interior is a nostalgic time machine for classic car lovers. Now let's talk about style. The 1970s Impala had that clean Chevy design, wide front grille, long straight body lines, and a rear profile that made it instantly recognizable. It looked powerful without trying too hard. The two-door hardtop version is especially popular today, with its flowing roofline and sporty stance. Even the four-door models have a strong presence, thanks to their length and that unmistakable American silhouette. Chrome trim, wide bumpers, and the classic Impala badge all give it an identity that